going to the gym.
Yeah,
I've been actually going to the gym. I put up 505 pounds for a deadlift yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Gee, buddy.
Is that double your body weight?
It's like 2.75.
Good.
Well,
Okay, I haven't deadlifted in a while. I need to.
I can deadlift my body weight. Does that count?
How much weight, Aaron?
330.
Nice. How's the gym been going for you? Because I know you've been going with Zach.
The last couple of weeks we've been kind of alternating going and not going, just because he wasn't feeling well, I wasn't feeling well. They traveled to Carnage, so I was like, I'll take a break. So we plan on picking it up again. I don't want to say like hardcore, but more regularly starting the 1st of March.
I had to take this week off because I had a kid, and then the week before that I was just like, I'm lazy. Don't let the lazy win.
Yeah.
Looks like we're reconnected back on Twitch now.
We are. Yeah, it was all that gym talk that got us back, evidently.
That's right.
But yeah, you guys. So going back, what I was going to was you guys do it a little differently. You guys have captain, and then officers, and then members.
Right.
Ooh. So with that, your officers are Zach, John Lucky Lee, Zolo, Dan, and Nick.
Right.
So first off, I know Zach's not here, but we will start off with Zach. And
he's the colander.
the cheese, I call him the cheese grater.
The cheese grater, yeah.
Spaghetti boy.
Yeah.
Did we recently find out that helmet's not historically accurate? Like they're gonna banhammer it?
So here's what's going on with that. I talked to Larry about it, and Larry says there are no good sources for it, but one just like that was approved, and he's been trying to find the conversation where it was approved. So Larry gave him the go-ahead to use it when he wanted to order it, but that's my understanding of it so far. So because because we have a Discord, and he uploaded all the manuscripts he had for that perforated bassinet is what it's called, and none of them are good sources. But Larry did say tentatively that he could use it, but he recommended other people don't go out and buy them because it's kind of a hot debate.
Yeah.
It's a hot commodity.
So how long has Zach been doing this?
He's been doing this since 2019.
Okay.
He joined shortly after or as the team was being created.
Nice.
So he's been doing this as long as I've been in St. Louis. And how that started was he messaged me out of the blue.
Personally or
asking,
through your Facebook?
Like through the Facebook or emailed me from the Night Finder.
Oh, okay.
And I basically it felt like Step Brothers, like you want to go work out in the garage kind of thing. No, we met up. We went out to a field and we just started sparring. One of the first couple nights that I met him, I smacked him in the face trying to get him to block. He still has that scar.
Interesting. Yeah, I messaged him to see if he'd want to join, and I haven't heard from him. Normally, he's pretty good at getting back with me.
He's been super busy lately. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been doing this for about 4 years now, going on 4 years.
Yeah. 5?
19.
4. 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still burnt from practice today.
You understand that math is hard for Buhurt fighters because we get bonked in the head a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Numbers and things, you see.
Numbers and math.
That's right.
But, yeah. And he has a good portion of his own kit?
We are waiting for his legs to be delivered from the sun.
Oh.
So, his legs... I don't really want to name drop, but he's ordered legs.
Oh, you should. They earned it.
They kind of have.
That's true. So he ordered legs from GS Armory or Armor Studio.
Okay.
Over in Poland.
Yeah.
and I think he ordered them last May. They were supposed to be
Oh.
here before September of that year. Like
And they
he
still aren't
fast
on
tracked
the
ordered them, paid a lot of money for him, and we're still waiting on them.
He paid like express shipping and everything
Oh.
Yep.
almost a year ago.
Damn.
Yeah, and they quoted him 3 months, and it's
Yeah.
been a year, and there's still no end in sight. And last year, in September, they said that they were tempering them and they'd ship them out soon, and they still haven't shipped them out. So we're pretty salty at them right now.
Interesting. Okay. Because like I know quite a bit of people who have gotten stuff from them recently, and they haven't had any issues. So hearing something like that's a little depressing.
It's basically like they took his money and ran,
Yeah.
and
He,
focused
like-
on everyone else that was bulk
Yeah.
ordering.
He called him out on a podcast. They said, "Oh yeah, we'll do better. We'll do be more like forthcoming with communication." And then he still hasn't heard anything from them since.
Yep.
Does he still reach out to kind of see where
Yes.
they are?
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
And it's always they're hardening.
That's the joke. They're hardening it by the sun.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha. Okay.
September 22nd. That's the estimated time that we took with a lot of mouth into the sun and back to the earth.
Interesting. So the next guy, which I couldn't hardly find any pictures of, and
dude,
thank
he's a ghost on Facebook and anything. You
yeah,
might as well just show the picture of his cat.
Is it lucky?
yeah. Next person
He
is
doesn't
lucky.
like Facebook.
Well,
He doesn't
and
like social media.
yeah,
Yeah.
I totally get that. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't, which I get that. So
But yeah, Lucky's been doing it just about as long. I think he joined in 2020.
let me actually. There's a face shot of Lucky.
And
He
he's
was
got
a
something in his
little
eye. Yeah. That's okay. He's not purple yet.
And then
So-
there is Nick and Lucky in this one.
Yep. Yep.
And then
At least we think so. A lot of people use Nick's armor
yeah.
during that time.
Well,
That's
that's
definitely
Mhm.
Nick, though,
Nick's
Yeah.
helmet.
because he's got the brown gambison on underneath it.
Brown Gambison with the legs for the arms.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a horror story too.
God.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then Sean and Lucky, I believe.
I remember that fight. I
Oh,
was on the other side of the ring
you
for that.
cut out the America flag. I'm sad.
I was on the other side of that ring
Did I?
for that. It wasn't a fun fight.
I probably did just
Uh,
try to make it a little shorter.
I liked that fight. That was fun.
I hate you.
All right, now you got to explain what happened during this
So-
fight.
It was him and Lucky versus me and Zolo, and they're both much larger than us. And this was like my third time in armor,
Yeah.
and I'm just staring at them, terrified. You can see it through the armor that I'm terrified.
Was that at the Viking Fest?
No, that
This
was
is
at
Celtic Fest.
Celtic Fest.
where I first got my armor, or got in armor,
That's true too.
and Lucky beat the hell out of me.
I don't think I have any pictures of you in here, zombie.
Probably do.
Oh
wearing
no, I
the
didn't
red.
post it.
Okay. I'm like, I got Noodle.
Yeah.
I got
All
like
right.
the one picture of Noodle.
Were we talking about Lucky or?
Yes, we are talking about Lucky still currently.
Okay.
Here, I'll post my mean picture.
So next we have Zolo. Hopefully Zolo is listening. Oh, nope, I wanted that still. Him and his two-handed falchion, I think he actually borrowed, or that might be his.
That's mine, and as you
Oh.
can see from that guard, it's still backwards.
Yes, it is.
That
What was
Age
it?
of Craft, wasn't it?
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this was one of the Ren fairs you guys came down and played with us.
Yep.
Zolo had a bunch of fun, I think, that weekend.
Oh, he learned lots. He was also very sad that he couldn't come up for the tournament that you guys had
Oh
in the
yeah.
summer. Yeah, he He loved that
Yeah.
event. Learned a lot.
He also learned that he doesn't like getting flipped out of the ring by me.
That's true. But it's much funner when you flip out of our ring down here, because it's about waist height or less than that. It's about butt height.
Yeah.
Or you get thrown over it.
Yeah.
Launched over it is actually
Launched over it.
the correct terms.
Well, when you try to jump on somebody, that's kind of what happens. I'm
Didn't you give an
surprised
old
you
lady
didn't do it to him.
Didn't you give someone a heart attack?
Mark's
Yeah.
grandma.
Yeah, Mark's grandma. Tried to kill his grandma, man.
Poor
I'm sorry. I checked up on Mark to make sure grandma was okay for like the 2 weeks after that. 3 weeks after that. I'm like, Mark, how's grandma? Good. Okay. Zolo with green tape on his hands. Back at your guys' list.
It's the only way they were staying together.
I was kind of
We-
wondering about that.
We destroy gauntlets. Like, I have no idea why. We just go through them. And
Lots of
Lucky has to fix
fisticuffs.
them like every week.
God.
We don't do that anymore.
Is it like destroy how exactly?
So, the inner liner gets ripped out every single time. So, there's no gripping them. And Alexi likes to send his gauntlets with no glove
no
on the inside.
inside.
It's all leather.
Right.
So for Zolo, he made some goat skin inserts so that way he could just wear his gloves and keep them inside. Well, they started to rip out.
Oh
So
no.
that's why we taped them there.
I was kind of wondering when I got this picture. I'm like, why?
It looks like he's just concerned right there.
Yeah. And then I think the next one is him going over getting dumped by you, Sean.
Not only is he landing on
Gloves,
his head, he's landing on his sword, then his head.
That's right.
Yeah. Must have had a wicked headache after that.
Look at Goblin's face in the background. So amazed.
Yeah, and that's actually the same corner I got tossed out in.
Yep, it is. It's the exact same one.
Exact same corner.
I always love people's faces in these. Like, look at that lady off on the right. She's just like, oh. Love it.
Yeah. So how long is
We might not be
Zolo?
going back here this year.
Really?
Zolo is 35, 36?
And he's been in since, 2019, 2020?
Yep, he came in 2020. He came in just about the same time Lucky did.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's a lie. So we were at the fair the first year. And then he's joined up after we were at the first Renaissance Festival. So he joined 2020 to 2021.
Well, let me message Zolo, let him know I'm talking shit about him now. Zolo.
Because our first year at the Renaissance Festival was just sucky. We
Oh,
had
yeah.
to be in the horse arena and walk through a horse turf.
Ooh.
So it was
Well,
like really, really thick sand.
Yeah, 6 inches of sand.
Yeah. Good for horses. Sucky for walking.
Good
Absolutely.
when you get knocked off of horses.
Considering that's half their show. The other half is them chewing a blood packet and spitting it everywhere. But they're good guys.
Yeah. So what do you mean you guys might not be here next year?
So last year and pretty much every year that we've done this, we've done it for free. And last year we asked them if we could get compensation or money, and they had said that we had to have a contract back in June. And they weren't forthcoming with this information. They never told us this. And we were talking to them in August. And finally, we found out that we couldn't get anything set up, and we kind of got screwed into doing it for free again last year.
Well, that
so this
sucks.
year, we're either getting paid or we're not going to be there.
Fair.
Yes, at the fair.
I was saying fair. Fair enough. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Is that your guys' list or?
We built
Okay.
that. It's our wood.
So say if you guys aren't going back next year or ever again, what are you guys going to do with that list? Are you guys going to rip it out or?
They can do whatever they want with it. Those logs are damn near heavy, or they're about 80% rotted by now.
Okay.
Because we would have to replace it this year.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. So, gonna talk about the next guy, Dan.
Hey-o.
Actually got a picture of him in armor. That's the only one I got.
It's the only one we had.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I actually already had this set and prepped before you even sent me that message of it with that picture. I'm like, oh,
You could have stolen my Facebook banner. He's in that one too.
Which one? Let me see.
My
Is
cover
he?
photo on my Facebook profile.
Oh, with you, Zolo, and Dan.
Oh, yep.
oh, but was he in armor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was also with Mighty Mouse, too. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
We'll post it on the disc.
The 2-year-old with a tank of a body.
Fucking right.
Slap chopping Zach to the ground.
Oh, I can't post it in disc. My files are too powerful.
Uh-oh.
If you send them to me, I can post them for you.
You could just send it to him on Facebook.
That's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
I can literally just click on it and save it.
I mean, you could do that too.
But yeah, so Dan, how long have you been doing this?
I think I joined about right before the first Ren Fair, didn't I, Sean?
Second.
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a background in wrestling. I wrestled in college, and then I got out of college and I did powerlifting for a couple of years. Got tired of that, and I was kind of looking for the next thing that I wanted to do. And I was sitting there perusing through YouTube one day, and I saw that off the cuff video where they were at the Rookie Rumble, and somebody, I'm not going to name any names, got caught being at a Rookie Rumble, and they weren't supposed to be there. But that video reminded me about this sport, so I hopped on Google and put St. Louis area armored combat. They popped up on Facebook. I was like, screw it, I'm going to send them a message. I said, hey, what do I got to do to join this sport? And they said, show up and be able to take a hit. And I'm like, it's been a while, but I think I can handle that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, it was love at first sight. I had a blast. I
Nice.
have so much fun with these guys.
at
Great
first
group of
smack.
guys, too. What'd you say?
Love at first smack.
Yep, love at first smack. I think my first practice, I disarmed Zach with a backhand.
Yeah.
Backhanded him
he
so
was
hard
totally
his brain
taken back.
reset.
Interesting.
Backhanded the crap out of him, and he dropped his weapon.
I just want to say these photos don't do justice for how big this man is.
He is huge.
Huh.
I think he may be bigger than you, Aaron. Not sure.
Who?
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah, I'm 375, 6'3".
Yeah, I'm 6'2" and I'm 330, 335.
We're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I there's a great group of guys, man. It's awesome to be with like-minded people, and it's awesome to be able to walk in there, beat the living crap out of each other, and then go have a bottle of mead afterwards. It's a special relationship.
Oh,
That brings
absolutely.
us to our sponsors. No.
Speaking of which, if you want to go there, I can pull that picture up for you if you like.
Oh, you have?
That's right there.
I got the picture.
Nice. Yeah.
But
So we're sponsored by Four Brothers Mead. They recently went to a national competition, and they won first national for their bottle of Ironsides, which is their blackberry mead.
Can I just say that their mead is the best mead I've ever had, and I'm not kissing their ass. Like, I've tried mead before and wasn't impressed, but I tried their stuff, and I could drink it like it's water or like it's soda. It's
Also
delicious.
pretty affordable. Like really cheap for what it is.
Yeah.
interesting.
$25 a bottle.
I want to say next time I'm down there, I'm gonna definitely have to go try it out.
Do you want to
Yeah.
come down in 2 months, almost exactly?
We're having an
April 22nd, Sigurdblatt. Or Meat on Main. One of those two. But yeah, it's a competition, or not competition, demo that we put on for them. We get a whole bunch of free mead last year. They gave us like an entire box full for free.
I know we have something going on the 15th, and I'll actually be out of town.
Well,
You said
we
the
might send some back.
22nd?
Yeah, the 22nd.
Maybe. I'll talk to Zach and see if we have anything special going on.
'Cause
Where were
Zach
you
said
going
he
to
would try
talk to
make it.
Cyrus, Sean? Did you ever talk to Cyrus?
I don't know who Cyrus is.
Uh,
I want to say he's from the Warlords, I believe.
I thought you said. I thought maybe that's not his name, but I thought we were going to try to make it an official IMCF event.
Oh no, you were talking to Zach about us setting that up. I'm definitely
Okay.
interested in that though.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he said to talk to him, but I could have been wrong. It could be misremembering.
It's getting hit in the head that does that to you.
Oh yeah, I got hit in the head plenty before I even joined this sport, so I'm fucked.
All that wrestling. That wrestling.
Wrestling and
SmackDowns.
football, and just doing dumb shit in general.
Yeah. So, so that's April 22nd?
Yep.
Okay.
We have another one May 6th. And that's the Scottish Highland Games.
Okay.
So bring your kilts.
Yep.
Are you in
bring your
our
kilts.
Discord? Have you gotten an invite to our Discord, buddy?
No.
You want one?
Yeah, somebody can send it to you. If you guys don't, I will.
All right.
We have a calendar up for our events.
Okay, cool. Rude.
Eh,
I know Sean did send me the list of your guys' upcoming events,
Yeah,
and
those
which
are,
we will
those are current.
talk about that later on. But going to the last officer, Nick.
What's his name?
Who's that?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
another
just-
running joke.
I'm just giving names that I'm told.
Just
We'll
please
tell
make
him the
it
story
stop.
behind that, Sean.
So, this was at one of the Viking festivals for Four Brothers Mead. Zach was being our caller. Nick's in armor. He's all ready for it. He skips him. Doesn't introduce him. Just
Oh,
completely
no.
skips him. I don't know this guy's name. Just passes on. Goes to other people.
Oh. Oh.
And he had been on
Oh,
the team for a while too. That's
Yeah.
the worst part. It's like they had talked a lot.
The pain was real for him.
Oh no. Oh.
But yeah, so that's become our running joke for him.
Got it. I want to say he's got a nice little setup too.
Yep. The only thing that's bad about his armor there is you can see it catch on his shoulders there,
Yeah.
so he can't actually touch his face in his armor.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was say
So he can't. He has a hard time putting on his helmet.
I normally can't touch my face with my gambeson on.
You need a bigger gambeson, buddy.
You need to get bigger biceps so you just don't have to wear a gambeson.
That's right.
Use your muscles as padding.
Yeah, but no, I'm actually hopefully here by the end of next month. I should have a new gambeson, and then there's a few of us who are switching around our under padding armor and stuff to kind of see what works best for us as well.
I gotta get a new one too. I got too big for my gambeson.
Yeah.
Don't you guys have a massive order of bar boots coming in?
We have 3.
I thought he said 9, but I could be misremembering. Obviously.
Yeah. No, I want to say 9 would have been a little excessive. Because I'm like, who else would get a bar boot? But Zach's getting a bar boot, Ashley's getting a bar boot, and myself.
Yeah,
Where are you
Alan
getting 'em from?
Benjamin.
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 Yeah.
They're all mild steel.
Yep.
You nervous? Well, no, you already have a mild steel helmet, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I've
Sounds
had that.
pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
from
pretty nice.
2017.
It looks
Yeah.
really good for being that old.
Yeah.
Well, he makes them out of 3mm, so they're decent. They're very tanky. Benjamin's
as hell.
helmets are good.
Oh yeah.
For anybody watching, 3mm to play for your skull.
Yep. taking a risk if you go below 3 millimeter. I know some people disagree, but I'll
Yeah.
disagree harder.
When did Nick join?
How long has Nick
Oh.
been?
He's been since the last Ren Fair. Because I
Yeah,
remember Nick came up to me when we were at the second Ren Fair, asking about how he can get involved and join. I'm sitting there dying, just huffing for air. He's like, "Hey, my name's Nick. I really want to do this," and I'm just like, "Just message the Discord or something."
Like pointing
to
up a
that
sign.
effect. I'm like, "Here you
Sean's-
go." I'm like,
Sean's
so dead.
purple. Sean's purple, and he's like, "Hey man, I want to join the team."
Just
Yeah, because Nick's
dying.
been here about as long as you, right, Dan? Or a little less.
Yeah.
He joined right after me.
Cool guy.
Yep. But Nick he doubles as a fitness trainer as well. He
Oh,
used to
nice.
do that. We
Uh,
have quite a few people
He's
that
also didn't he also
do
used to do HEMA?
he has some
Yeah.
sort of experience for HEMA.
nice.
Yeah, so he had medieval experience. Saw us and was like, I want to go fist fight people now.
But yeah, all these guys have been putting so much work into just becoming a better fighter. It's been awesome.
Nice. And that's always nice to hear and see as well.
Hey Sean, are we gonna mention our other possible sponsor? Or is it too early for that yet?
We have not signed anything yet.
Okay, all right.
Oh, so there is a second potential sponsor for you guys?
There is a second potential sponsor being Han Extreme Fitness,
Ooh.
because right now they are allowing us to train in their gym.
Oh, okay. I did
Good
hear
MMA
about
gym.
that.
Yep, it is an MMA gym. They looked at this and thought, man, these guys are nuts. We love it. And one of the owners wants to do this with us. And that one of the trainers there also wants to do it with us. So they're going to be at our practice tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Let me know how that goes.
One
I'll
of
have
them
to
already
be
wants to buy armor. So
Yeah. But yeah, because there's a handful of us that are going to be getting away from Gambesons and going to Geese.
geese.
Yep.
That's what I told him too. He's like, we sell those. I'm like, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And
Now,
they're,
why is
nice,
that?
they're a nice thick material.
I just like the regal look of Gambesons.
Yeah.
At least my yellow. Yellow's just fancy.
Just why are you doing that?
So one reason is heat reduction. Zach wore that setup when he went to Carnage, and normally by the time he takes off his Gambeson, it is soaked. But after Carnage, he said it wasn't as bad as what it was as if he were to wear a Gambeson. He was able to stay in it all day and not have any issues. So
Well, that's interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And, we're doing point ties for straps and things like that to hold. And supposedly geese don't stretch and wear out as well. So we're like, oh, okay, well, we'll give it a shot. And we're also putting motocross padding on the inside of the geese.
Are you stitching it to the geese, or are you wearing it on a separate shirt?
We are stitching pockets to the geese and then sticking
Nice.
the padding in the pocket.
You guys have another tip. Instead of like the medieval boots, try wrestling shoes. A lot more ankle support and like sole support, and they're just as flat, so you can fit sabs over them pretty easy.
Yes,
Yeah.
but going to national tournaments, they will be looking at the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah.
Spray paint
Um,
in black.
Well,
90% of the stuff we do,
Yeah.
it'd be fine.
yeah, but at Carnage, they were looking at the bottom of people's shoes, and from what I had heard, they actually sat somebody because they weren't wearing period-specific shoes.
It just
I figured.
sucks because they don't have any support. That's my
No.
only beef with them. Like they kill my feet.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'll be sitting there getting hit with an axe, and the only thing that really hurts on me is my feet because shoes suck so bad.
Yeah. Also, don't block with your legs because getting hit in the foot sucks.
You're telling me.
Just be built different.
No.
Do be
No,
different.
I wasn't getting hit in the foot. I just meant I was getting hit in the back, and my only thing bothering me was my feet because there's no support in them.
Yeah. No, like I was getting hit in like the quees and then I went to lift up my leg and I got hit in the greave, and I'm like, okay, I can deal with that shot. So he went to swing at my greave, but I lifted up my foot, and he caught me right underneath of the greave and right above my shoe. And I'm like, that hurt. That hurts so bad.
I hope you don't
I
like
know how
your
that pain
bones.
goes.
Yeah. And
This is why you wear sabs, Captain.
That's true. That's why I bought Sebs.
I have sabs
got
now
I'm
too.
on the way of that fight.
I got a question for you, bud. Being a big guy, I'm having a rough time finding people willing to make chest piece for me. Who'd you get your chest piece from?
So I got mine through Nadler,
Adler. Okay.
but that was also 2016, 2017.
Your brig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was yours a dueling brig technically with all the small plates?
No.
No?
No, at least I don't believe so. But hopefully here within I want to say hopefully by what? I know this is going to be probably a little too long, but hopefully by next year we will here in Iowa we will have a different source of armor being made and be
Yeah, Zach
doing,
talked to me about
Yeah,
that.
we know about it.
yeah, be doing 4-piece chest pieces.
Nice.
So
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I've got an order in with Supervich. He just said he's struggling because of my measurements.
right.
Stop being a big bitch.
Just lose weight and then gain it all back like you did last time.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's keeping it off.
Yeah, but so I want to say the next person I have here is Noodle, who
If it's the photo, I swear to God.
what
Do
what,
it.
Ta-da!
what photo? This one?
Send it to him.
Aw.
Somebody send it to him. I'll go get it.
I'm like, what photo? This is like the only photo of
He's-
Noodle.
There's
Noodle's
lots of photos of
famous.
Noodles. I am famous on TikTok.
I'll
Oh?
find-
Oh yeah, we need that one. It can't be that one. I mean, it's the same two people.
It is the same people, just in different clothing.
Give me a few minutes. I'll
Uh-oh.
find it.
But no, yeah. There's more of me in there, but that one's just me stealing Nick's armor.
Yeah.
And the
But,
famous sugar loaf between our two teams.
Yeah. Except now it's colorful.
Is it still that color, or did you guys paint it again?
We painted. It's still
That's after
red
it
and
was
yellow.
painted.
Okay.
That is its color. But no,
Gotcha.
so I found out about this sport from TikTok, which is wild. I just saw like a TikTok of someone doing armor repair, and I went down that whole rabbit hole. Started watching people getting beaten with axes. Like I've always wanted to get hit with a machete and live.
Okay. Do
Hey,
you remember which person from TikTok?
It was I think her name was Ashley.
Okay. Ashley
old
from up
redhead.
in Minnesota.
Yes, her.
Yep.
The linebacker built one.
Yeah.
So nice. Oh, anyway, I sent you a picture on Facebook, Aaron, and
Yep.
that is Noodle in Zolo's armor, and that is fan art.
I actually think I seen that on your guys' page, but
Yeah.
I want to say it
Uh,
was too blurry to understand what was going on.
One of our guys posted it in the armor combat page, and
Oh
something
yeah,
about like Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you find your love, and use the fan art version.
reality and expectations. But that picture was so blurry I couldn't see it.
But,
Yeah, Noodle's famous. It's just that he's wearing Zolo's armor.
But yeah, I found this from the girl up in Minnesota. I think you said from her
Yeah.
TikToks. Went down the rabbit hole, found it on YouTube. I think it was like 2020 or late 2020, early 2021.
Yep.
I reached out to the team and was like, "Hey, how do I join?" And they're like, "Just come on out." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Showed up.
And then he got taken away to
Yeah.
California.
So technically, I've been doing this for a while, but for the last year, I've been gone because I was in the guard and they sent me for orders across the country.
Okay.
And that puts a dampers on the practicing. Got back. I have a full kit ordered through Red Snake Armory down in Mexico. It's supposed to be getting started this week, actually.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah.
I had heard that. Is it Red Snake that's behind on orders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because everybody's not ordering from Ukraine, or they wanted to order from Mexico instead. So he got a massive influx of orders.
He also did a really good sale for Black Friday, where he like if you ordered a full kit, it was like 20% off or something, 15% off.
Yeah.
So I got
It
like
was
20.
it was 30% for like the first day, and then the rest was 15%.
Yeah, but I ordered it on the 30%, so I got like a $2,700 worth of stuff for really cheap.
Nice.
Pretty nice. But I got that ordered, and then yeah, I've been here for a couple years, and fighting other people's armor whenever I get the chance.
I'm hyped for all you guys to get armor. We got like 6 guys with armor order right now, and then 2 more are ordering soon.
Hell yeah. Sorry, my team's doing a water check this late at night, so I'm like, I have a jug of water.
Drink.
I'll get on stream right now the entire gallon.
Just drink it.
I have water. It's here.
Hug it on stream. That's the stream now. How much water can Panda hold?
All the water.
Internally and externally.
Oh, you don't want to see that. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it. So, and just so people want to see what picture that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, please no.
Do it.
Haunt me.
Sean can't escape it. Sean can't escape it.
John hates it, and the team keeps getting tagged in it on our Facebook, and it's him that has to go look at it every time, or his wife, and it's hilarious.
Oh god.
I hate it just as much as I do.
They both hate it. I think we should have capitalized it. We should have made an entire calendar to sell.
We need to put that on a shirt.
We do need to put that on a shirt.
Hmm
Yeah.
I mean, if we're showing that, you might as well show the shirt.
No.
No.
No. When I post this up onto YouTube, I will leave the link if people would like to.
Sure. Let's go that route.
Fuck was I looking at? Hi Lucas. That was somebody getting bent over and having
That was
a
the
weapon.
good old. That's a good old fan art.
That was Zach bending over Noodle.
Ooh.
What are you doing, step fighter?
So yeah, that's Kelf is one of my good buddies who I play D&D with and Xbox and stream with from time to time. So good buddy of mine. Appreciate him dropping in and watching currently. But yeah, so Noodle, his 2 pictures.
Jacob next.
That's
There's a
all.
lot of us now.
Yeah, I would say that's realistically that's all of the guys that I had. Because I tried doing like the officers, the captains, and then what other fighters that would be joining. Pictures just so
Zombo
we could.
posted a picture in our chat. If you want to introduce
In
him.
the Discord, yeah.
The meme.
Who?
Zombo's
My
entire
boy.
life is a meme.
It really is at this point.
That's his cams.
Where's this at?
Well, you gave me the nickname of Wendigo now too, so.
Hold on.
It's not
we
my
also
fault
have
you
this
look like
one.
one.
Here you go.
All right, I'll remember that.
It's in the Discord
There's
chat.
a big group one.
You know what, Noodle? I can finally say the still
Oh,
talk
I've
because
got
I
that
can
picture.
squat you.
Can you squat 215?
You know what? I'll put it up once, but not
You got
tomorrow
to.
though.
I need a video for proof.
I'll say yeah. No, I've got that picture.
Do you? You have it in there? Zombo's the guy on the ground.
Yeah. see?
Yikes!
I got that picture.
That's
yeah.
a big team.
That is a decent sized team, and it looks like you have.
We have KC
one.
there as well.
Yeah. Case.
So there's the Iron Alliance and KC there.
I've been putting work in recruiting and building up and getting
Yeah.
workout programs set up, getting better practices going.
Yeah,
Lots
our
and
team
lots
is,
of work.
Our team
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually just about that size.
Full steam ahead, man.
Nice. Yeah,
It's
I would
crazy
say.
how much this has grown in the last like half year.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
especially with
snowballed.
our team, it's just with the whole merger and everything, it's just been crazy.
Yeah.
You know, because now we're actually able to field, you know, a 5-man team.
We
With-
will be here too.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to do that this year.
Hell yeah.
We'll be able to do a 10-man team next year.
We should be able to do, because what, 10-man team, you need 15?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be nice to have two sister teams close to each other, near the same size.
Right.
Actual practice, big fights and shit.
Yeah, because I know Zach was talking to us that he wants to have a chapter match against you guys, I believe, this year. Date-wise
That's
yet.
news to me. For it, though.
Hopefully, I'll be here for it. The Army's getting antsy and sending me somewhere else again.
Uh-oh. But
I'll
that's
roll.
just something I had heard. I don't know how far he's looked into it, and obviously hasn't really talked to you about it yet. But that is
No, I'm
something
for
that,
it. I'm down. That'd be fun.
We're down for whatever.
yeah. And then what's the other? And I have you guys as a, I don't.
That's at the
That's at the Viking Fest.
yeah, it's
Okay.
the Viking Fest.
That's our little support center.
Yeah. I see a lot of backs of people.
Look at those luscious traps, man.
You
I
can
wonder who's
see
the-
Sean back there wearing the suspenders.
Hey, those suspenders work fantastic.
I'm like, do I see Sean?
He's the one in the very
I'm the,
back
I'm
with
the
his
bald
back
guy.
closed. The bald guy in the back.
I'm the second bald guy in the blue.
I'm like, I see Zach. Let me see if I can
I think
find...
Beetle and Cannon are in there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Beetle and Kanan.
No,
Crippled Lucky up front.
where the fuck
He's still
is
crippled.
this? There it is.
He's getting better about it.
It's true.
So,
We brought so much to drink that day.
oh,
None
there
of us.
you are.
We were all
Needed it.
hydrated.
It was hot as fuck.
Yeah,
Well, the first time around last year, I ended up almost heat stroking out.
good
Yeah.
grief. Who's
Just
the one
don't do
sitting
that.
in the chair in the front?
That's Lucky. That's with
That's
his bad
Lucky.
leg.
Oh, okay.
And I'm the guy with my back facing you.
Yeah.
Who's the guy next to Cannon in between Zach? Sitting down with the legs on.
I can't zoom in that much on my phone.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know who he is, but
Was that one of the guys from the Boars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it Hamill?
No.
Okay.
No, maybe it was Mike from the back when they were the Stags. He showed up for
I
like
don't
one
know.
fight.
Maybe.
Hmm.
just maybe. Kirby was there too somewhere.
Yep.
I think Kirby's hiding behind Dan.
Yeah.
A lot of people can hide behind Dan.
Especially, yeah.
Very true. Yeah, I don't
Um,
want to use you as a tank.
So,
I mean, I did it once.
I've
He's
already
probably
got
just
that
You're just probably
one.
happy to be used.
It's the first time for everything.
Shirt. I do have a picture of a shirt, but not the
Regular
shirts.
pants.
Yeah. So you guys are on Facebook. I meant to ask you earlier if you guys had any other social media that you guys.
Our other big one's Instagram. because
Instagram?
We became
do-
Instagram famous. We had a video that went nuts.
Wasn't like almost like 7-8 mil.
Oh, dude, it was 7.2.
Yeah.
7.2 million views.
It
Which
was,
video
Sean,
was that?
It was Sean
was-
rocking 2 of your teammates.
Yep, it was me versus somebody bull rushing me, and then Ashley, and then
It was Mighty
Going
Mouse.
after Mighty Mouse.
Oh.
It just bounced off. Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
fucking video. It was brutal. I was like, oh, poor Ashley.
Interesting.
and people were like, "Oh, is she okay?" And she just pops on. She's like, "Oh, I'm fine."
Was that at one of your guys' event or was that
No,
at
that
the
No, that was
tournament?
at the tournament.
Okay, I'm like,
Fun.
Okay.
The fun thing about it was my mother actually took the video.
oh.
She'd be so proud.
But,
Right.
we also have a YouTube we're trying to get up and running.
Okay.
Here, I'm
And,
gonna send
and
you the link.
you've got TikTok too.
Oh yeah, we
Yep,
do have
We do
TikTok.
have that.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
video.
send me all of your guys' social media, and when I upload the video to YouTube, I will definitely put that in your guys' information so that If people are interested or whatever, or want to have you guys out for an event or something, they have multiple different ways to get a hold of you guys.
Oh yeah.
So
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
you guys have
I love these
Facebook.
comments.
There's one of your guys' T-shirts. That is appropriate that I can put on here.
Yes, very generic. Thank you.
That's our G-rated vanilla shirt.
For everybody.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, so one of our guys, Tim, who does a lot of our videos, pictures.
He can't have shirts. He can't have them.
That was the first thing I said to him when we went to start stretching at practice. I'm like, I looked at him. I'm like, Tim, why's your shirt on? He's like, it's cold outside. I'm like, but you're inside now. He just gave me the dirtiest look. He's like, but later on in practice when we were doing
Is Tim fighting
burpees,
now?
huh?
Is Tim a fighter now?
He
trying to
wants to get into doing it. He's been wanting to do it for years. It's just
has
he's
some
had a
medical
lot of
problems, right?
medical issues.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he was talking to me about that when I visited you guys at your bar fight.
Yeah.
Well, good for him for sticking around, man.
Oh, yeah. And whenever we have
Happy to see him in
practices,
there.
Tim always comes out to our practices. He's getting within the last couple of months, he's getting a lot more involved with it, which is very nice to see.
He shows up to some of our events to record and take photos too, which is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
actually
think
went
most
to
of our events are recorded by Tim. Like 75-80% of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then this last event that we had that Tim showed up to, he actually gave Goblin a it was like a mini thing that Tim runs around with. What is it? It's for his camera.
camera.
Daru.
It's a stand. He gave him
Yeah.
a stand that attaches to Goblin. and
tripod?
It's
Oh wait,
no,
that attaches to him?
I think so. It's not that nice of one. But it's
It's
to
one
get
that's got a
him
handle
going.
for holding and one you can move the camera
Yes.
around with.
Thank you. It's like a gyro.
Oh, that one.
Gyro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So it can kind of keep the camera balanced.
Yes. Thank you.
Just watching Goblin run around and record stuff is crazy. I
Dude,
am so
like,
hyped to see
slides.
him in armor.
Dude does knee slides to get photos.
Yeah, he's insane.
So awesome.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, because when I was out there last year fighting with you guys, I thought he had dropped, like had fallen, but no, he dropped to his knees to get a picture. I'm like,
think
I was
he has
sitting there.
to be
I was
careful.
sitting there running support, and he like kept startling me because he kept running around so fast. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He brought knee pads the next day so it wouldn't hurt as bad.
yeah.
He's speedy.
Oh,
We just ordered him a kit last week too.
nice.
I can't wait for him to test the Eastern kit so I can buy one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
he's getting an Eastern kit
From who?
from Mongolian kit from Sharkan.
Shuriken Armory.
Okay.
They're known to make good Eastern kits. I did a lot of fucking research trying to find the best quality place to order it from. Best part about them too is they don't require any upfront payment. They wait until the kit's done and they're ready to ship it for you to pay anything.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Also, their entire team uses Eastern, so their shit's usually pretty up to par.
Hmm.
Yeah. Don't confuse Shuriken Armory with Shuriken
Oh.
Market. They're completely different. The Shuriken Armory is run by the Shuriken clan team over in Ukraine.
Got it.
I
So
believe they're in Ukraine.
so there's your guys' weapon wall there.
Oh, that
We
thing
got
is
a
so
few more.
ramshackle.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna miss it if we don't go, because I really do have a good fucking time at our Ren Fair, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We can't afford to keep breaking our arm on ourselves for a place that doesn't appreciate the crowd we draw.
Yeah, we made them a lot of money, and them not offering us anything's kind of a slap in the face.
Right.
Well, they also don't like to pay their own patron or their own vendors.
Hmm. Yeah, there was issues with that last year.
Ooh, pardon me.
Go to Ren Fairs, they're fun, kids.
Ren fairs are a blast. That's actually how I found Adam, because he was Adam and the Ravens back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in
So
the
long
day in
ago.
20
Good God.
almost
You guys are making me feel like a child.
2017, 2016?
2016. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Adam, hey Panda, you want to feel old?
What?
You joined the sport before I graduated high school,
Yeah? When did you graduate high school?
2017.
I hate you now.
Yeah, you are young. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Now I feel old.
Yeah, I was out of college for 2 years at that point.
Funny enough,
Graduated.
I was... Shut up, Rufio. I was going to be starting school in 2017 to go to UTI out in California and fight and train and live with Santos out there.
I almost went to U of I for wrestling, and then I decided I'd rather join the army. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah. But
You want to tell them the story of why we call you Noodle?
Oh, so the year I got sent away, it was because I was learning how to, Zabana Farsi Sobat Mikulnam Chun Atesh Bahi. I'm not going to finish that statement. No one knows what I'm saying. But they forced me to learn Persian Farsi, which is the language of Iran. And I used to just get bored and spam the group chat in Farsi, and the writing looks like noodles.
So we
okay.
just call him
Yeah.
Noodle Man.
So speaking of nicknames, how did everybody get their nickname? Because
Persian Farsi.
My nickname, they called me Bam Bam since I was a little kid.
That's not your nickname. You're Titan.
I call him
Oh.
Gorilla.
Okay. Yeah, I have a few.
yeah.
And then we have Wendigo over there.
It's
He-
Zombo too.
Yeah. We
Well,
have to
I-
have our nicknames on this team just because we have so many people that share the same freaking name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys have how many Zachs?
The
We don't have that
Midwest
many
Buhurt,
Zachs,
the
but there are
Midwest
so many
Buhurt,
Zachs around here. Yeah.
and the Mo Buhurt chat we have has all the teams in the area in it, and there's like 6 fucking Zachs in there.
Problem is,
Yeah.
our Zach
Reeves,
doesn't have a
Fry,
nickname.
Shelton.
I don't think our Zach has a nickname.
He doesn't have one that sticks out.
No. Then we have Zolo, who's another Alex like me, but he got his name from his old LARPing name and brought it over.
Yep.
Yeah. And funny enough, he actually told me how he came up with that nickname. But I forget.
Yeah.
So
You
Same.
forgot. Just message him, see if he knows. See if
Yeah, I
he
was about to say, I asked him and he never told me.
uh,
He's like, oh, it's an old LARPing nickname. I'm like, okay.
yeah. Hey, I need you in Twitch chat.
Solo.
Yeah, messaging Zolo on Facebook.
This is usually his bedtime, but it's Saturday, so you never know.
Yeah.
I thought he
Well-
got his nickname from like a medicine that he used to take, like Zolofran or something like that.
No, he
No,
said
that
it was
his,
like
that was his other nickname.
Okay.
yeah.
What's the generic antidepressant? Oh fuck, I forgot.
I was saying he told me it was like
yes,
absolutely nothing to do with medicine. It was like something to do with Zorro and something like that, and he just went with Zolo, and I'm like,
Still
okay,
cool.
yeah. Like watching, that was one of my favorite movies growing up when I was younger. Was Zorro?
Yeah, Zorro was badass. Still is.
Oh hell yeah! And they
Even the
made
old
us-
black and white
I-
ones.
Think they made a second one.
I think there was an old TV show, and there was like a whole bunch of episodes, and then they made a couple movies, and then they redid the movies.
Modern Zorro is just Puss in Boots.
Yeah, not
mean,
wrong
yeah.
there.
That movie is surprisingly well done for how silly it, like the premise is.
I don't want the three-sworded man Zorro. God damn it. Oh. It would help if I spelt it right.
So,
One
hey, Aaron,
zero.
after this, can you shoot me the contact information for the person who made your taverns?
Yeah.
Thank you, because I've been trying to contact people, and nobody's reading their damn messages.
Well, this person has been trying to work on Little John's Tabard, and it's just taken so much more time than what we originally thought and processed for it.
Well, I'm not in a huge rush. I just like to get an order in, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
I could say it's done and paid for.
Order for what? I'm sorry.
A
Tabard.
tabard, custom
Okay,
tabard.
yeah. I need to get one in at some point.
They're
Just to protect my brig, because I'm going to get
absolutely.
a pretty nice.
Yeah, and that's realistically what I have mine for, is to protect my brig and things like that.
Mhm.
And that's why my tabards get so torn, is because my tabards take a lot of the beating that my brig doesn't.
Yeah, we have a guy who ordered a kit like 1 year ago, and it's already got holes all through the brig, and it's all stained up. And I'm like, man, that thing was beautiful when I first met you.
Talking about Zolo.
Well, I wasn't going to name any names, but yeah.
Well, Zach's...
He uses it.
Yeah.
Well, he
Zach's
uses
chess
it, but
piece.
everybody else uses it too, so it gets a lot of extra wear and tear.
It gets
Yeah.
a lot of love.
I would say our Zach, his new chess piece that he actually just sold, he had that less than a year, and hey, Zolo messaged me back.
That's the kind of stuff that makes me tempted to go plate, because plate's supposed to last forever if you get quality stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just replace the buckles and straps.
buckle
Yep.
straps. For straps, I would recommend using biothane.
Oh hell yeah, we do that any chance we get. We replace stuff with biothane.
Yeah, I bought
Speaking
a
of biothane, let's have a word from our sponsor. No.
yeah, I bought a big ass roll of biothane, and I think we'll
Yeah.
be set for probably the next year or two.
That reminds me, I need to order some more.
Yeah, I bought the 100-foot roll. I was like, fuck that. Well, so it was either buy the 20-foot roll for X amount of dollars, or double that and get a 100-foot roll.
Hey Aaron,
Out of the way.
What's up?
are you sending anybody to winter camp?
When is that?
I'm gonna.
Hey.
I'm taking that as a no.
Okay,
So I think it's late March into April.
yeah. Who's putting that on again? Was it?
Warlords.
We're sending a bunch of people down there.
Okay. I don't believe we are. That is.
Well, if you wanted to carpool and split some stuff, we could, but just tell them to sign up soon if they want to go.
Yeah. No, I think we have a lot of stuff that we have. Well, we have nothing really in March. We have a couple of things going on in April. And then I think we're fully booked in May.
Even the 6th?
Of May?
Yeah.
I think that might be the one weekend we're not doing anything.
Do you want to come do something anyway?
I can get a hold of Zach and see what he has, see what he has going on. Why? What do you guys got?
We have the Scottish Scottish
Oh.
Highland Games that they're putting us on.
Okay.
It's another reason to fight. Why say no?
That's right.
Because
Practice,
we'll already be
yay.
fighting. No,
Fight
I'm
more.
sorry. We're doing. So out of those 4, we're doing 2. Because we were going to go to ACW Nationals. And then we found out some shit. And we're like, yeah, no, thank you. And then.
Shit.
What'd you find out?
So, Logan.
Pull that hot.
Well, Logan is regional commander for ACW in our area.
Right.
He's hosting a regional practice get together to make one team to go to that.
Right.
He gets to pick and choose who gets to be part of that team. And I get it, I understand it, but realistically, we don't know who he would pick and choose to be on that team from our team, and it's one of those things that half
Don't
of
wanna
us
waste your energy.
right, and also half of us kind of trust him in the list, half of us don't, and
Understandable.
it's one of those things. Okay, I'm just going to throw out names here. You know, say he picks Little Andrew, who's really not that good, over picking like myself or Curtis or Joe. because, you know, he has a better relationship with little Andrew than he does with us, then that's kind
There's
of like,
a whole lot of politics in this sport, I'm learning. It's kind of a bummer.
yeah. So we're kind of just, we're like, you know what? We're just going to stay away. We're not even going to attempt, because we were just going to straight up use our team as the regional team. But, yeah. Hey. Who is the fire?
It's me, my man.
Okay. I'm like,
That's pretty.
huh?
Just like, man, that's a name.
No. The best one I had was a couple weeks ago. God,
That's the
what
name.
was his name?
I'm going to name myself that a couple weeks ago.
No, it was.
I was killed by a couple weeks ago.
God, I can't remember what it was. Kinky Turtle.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
And he said it was auto-generated to that. I was like,
No way.
No.
Okay. And then I found out who it was later, and I'm like, I've never met you in person yet. And he's like, yeah, he changed it so I would stop getting harassed. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I really hope you know when I meet you in person, I'm just going to go, Kinky Turtle.
Just walk up, tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, I will be
You
seeing
got to rub
him
his hand and
tomorrow.
wink at him like you did with me.
I do that with a lot of people.
That's true. So the whole damn, I don't feel special anymore.
You shouldn't. He did it with me first.
If you're real special, I get to touch butts, but
Oh man.
yeah.
So what is the story behind your nickname, Mr. Panda?
Do you want the real explanation of it?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Do you eat bamboo? Is that what it is?
No. So it's actually the sexual harassment panda.
Oh god.
Because you know how I go around on my team and a lot of the other guys who I've known fairly well, and I will smack their butts or just kind of go up and hug and cuddle them and stuff like that.
You, the sexual harassment panda and the dirty llama. You guys, what a pair.
Yeah.
That's how you guys formed the new alliance, the new order.
They gingerly touched tips, and it saw it was good.
You guys participate in docking yet?
No.
Seems like something you guys would do. I'm sorry, I gotta behave.
It's all good.
I like how
But-
Zolo showed up and then didn't give us the story.
I think he
It's
might
like,
be
why am I
typing
here?
it. But yeah, no, and what the thing is, like, I'll only mess with the guys, and strictly just the guys.
It's a good idea.
Like, I won't do it with the females because
Oh yeah.
it's like
It's a lawsuit?
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
You're asking for it?
right, and you know, you don't know how their significant others will act and feel towards it. So I'm like, you know, like, I could probably, not saying I would do it to our female fighters who I've known for years, but I don't feel like having to deal with all the extra drama and the BS that comes with
Yeah,
it.
I heard there's a guy that we all know that likes to flirt with people's wives. Heard about that story.
Message me because I think I know what you're talking about.
Sean will.
Oh, I will? Okay.
Yeah, do it, Sean.
Yeah.
Message.
know-
We've all untold things.
We all know the Titan is the true captain.
Oh damn. Dethroned.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I've heard too.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not, you know, I'm not part of that. Like, I wouldn't want that, and you know, I just
You know
feel,
when you like over defend yourself, it makes it almost a little bit sus.
yeah.
You might be.
That's
You're reaching
kinda
that
what
line,
you're
buddy.
But you know, like, I know how
We get it.
The
Sexually
guys
harassing
are.
men is okay.
Yeah, because
Like, hey,
Because they'll just go
hey,
cry in the
I'm the
shower.
sexual harassment panda, but not in a weird way.
exactly.
I only sexually harass men, and I promise it's not gay.
I only sexually harass people when it's appropriate.
Well, what's funny is there was a guy who brought it up to Zach and was like, "Oh, hold on, we're gonna have to hold off on this story." Zolo, dear God, that's an old story. So when I was younger, I wanted my LARPing name to be
This
Talon,
isn't funny.
but that was taken by a park official's son. So I got mad and grabbed two random sounds out of my head, Zo and Lo, and for some reason nobody liked it and it stuck around. And I have not been able to shake it. There's more
You
to it.
kind of introduced yourself as Zolo, so that's
I was
kind
say
of
that if you hadn't introduced yourself to us as Zolo, you could have shaken it.
way.
I mean, that's a good nickname. Everybody knows Zolo.
Oh yeah.
Really easy.
So, and what's real
Kind of
funny is when Sean and your guys were out at Ren Fair, I had a little kid come up to me the next weekend and just was too afraid to talk to me or even say anything to me because he was mad at me. And I looked at his mom like, why is he mad at me? He's like, because you threw Zolo over the list. I was like, oh God.
Yeah. Anybody who beats Zolo is automatically not a. It's like you get booed. I was the guy that got booed.
I was like, oh no.
Zolo is a crowd favorite.
Yeah. And then so shortly after the next set of fights that he did, Kate came up to me, we got a picture together and he's like, okay, I like you now. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm okay with this.
Plus respect.
Yeah.
Respect earned.
So, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more pictures here.
We'll show them
Well,
Let's go.
right now.
all at
Speed.
once. Bam,
Yeah, speed
bam,
run.
bam, 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 bam. I don't know what
Hugs.
Hey, look, it's everybody tired.
Yeah. But so here's your guys' list at the fair. I don't even know what the next one is.
Horrible, lovely thing.
Yeah. It's not my fault they all had bad tastes.
Hey, man. If you weren't so showboaty,
Yeah.
it's your fault.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think his showboatiness gets us a lot more money and a lot more members.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That's true.
It's this photo panda hugging our captain.
Yes, it is. And I'm trying to figure out if this is from the Threes tournament or if this was Red
You
Fair.
could even see Panda reaching around trying to touch Sean's butt in that picture.
This was a demo, I think.
Yeah.
Sean's got his little falchion.
That thing is so
Because
stupid.
I didn't use that at the tourney.
Okay. And then
It's a very sensual looking hug.
It is.
I would say this one's even better.
We're just talking about our feelings. Leave us alone.
He's like, just hold me, please.
I'm tired. You're heavy.
I just want love. Just want to feel love.
I just want some cuddles.
They were
And
mean to me at work
Let's
this
not
week.
forget that Aaron has an axe there. If you could look at Aaron's axe there,
It's stuck under your shoulder.
see a little potato on the blade.
I think no. Okay. I was gonna say you can see it better. No, you can't. But yeah, that is the potato axe. That is Spud.
But
Spud. Yep. That is also another Adam Voldemort weapon made. And then
I'm so bummed he moved, man. I wanted to order a hatchet from him, but he doesn't have his shop set up.
where do you?
here's Zolo caving in Joe's leg.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I was hugging
And
the crap out of Joe's
I'll
head.
say, was this? Yeah, okay. I'm like, is this Sean hugging him? And what's funny enough, Joe gets hit in his leg so much that if he just squats, he pops any dents that are in and out.
Jesus.
Dude, he had a massive, probably like 3-inch dent in his leg. And he went to squat and he popped it out. We're like, that was such a cool dent in there. And you just squatted and you popped
Should
it
have
out.
left it.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
guy that spray painted his armor?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
all black now, like a blue stripe.
Black and blue. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta be hot in there.
Yeah.
They
I'd
get hot
imagine
in general.
That presents an issue with high level tournaments, though, too, doesn't it?
For what?
Doesn't
For
being
offense.
black cause issues?
Yes,
Sad.
because
Well, black armor.
yes, depending on how it's blackened. If it's painted, you would need to redo it every tournament you go to. It has to be redone and maintained and kept up.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's every tournament or if it's every fight. It has to be touched up. But I'm pretty sure it's before every tournament.
Someone tell me I had to spray paint my armor between rounds. I just quit.
Right.
Yeah, somebody, I forgot who it was, they messaged me
Do it
recently.
face
They're like, hey, man, I want to paint my helmet. What should I do? I'm like, not fucking do that. Because then you got to prove that it was, like, you got to find something historically that was painted.
Right.
And then you got to repaint it every time it gets whacked. And I said, it's just a terrible fucking idea.
Yeah, because I know one of our guys, he might be going with a English cross helmet type
Nice.
nasal.
Yeah.
Um,
We all want one.
and
yeah.
with that cross can be silver, black, or gold,
Mhm.
and he's going to have that cross black. So
Cool.
I'm like, okay, but I don't know what I'm going to get for my next helmet yet, but I do plan on getting another helmet
Oh, yeah.
because
You
we
got
have
a nasal now, don't you?
He's got the
no.
he's got-
Sugarloaf.
I got
Sugarloaf, yeah.
yeah.
The tank loaf.
The tank
The
loaf.
Bishman tank loaf.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot.
And
That
then
thing's like, what?
do what?
My bad. I was just gonna say it's still. I'm just surprised at how good a shape it is in for how old it is.
And funny enough, we've only banged out the dents in that helmet once.
Yeah. So
Apparently,
Vision-
Vision makes some good stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bishman makes really good stuff.
The
Buying lights from him this year.
next one I
I'm not
have
looking
is
at
going to
getting
be
Kuros from him.
a Barboot, and then Josh Patterson, I believe, is potentially going to be making helmets within the next year or two.
Nice.
Tempered.
So, yes, I believe 40,
Good.
4130.
Ooh,
I'll
that's
be
the
his
best shit
third-
you can
yeah,
get.
I'll be his third
Well,
customer.
I'll be another customer.
By the time I realize it, he'll have like a 3-year fucking wait period.
Yeah.
No, you got to be the third customer. That way, the first and second won't have their kinks worked out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I would say
I'll be the
he's going to be
fourth
working.
customer.
He's going to be working with Zach and a couple other guys to get everything situated and things like that. So,
He
I-
actually lives in between us.
yeah,
He's like 4 hours away from
he
us.
lives in Mexico,
What?
Yeah, Mexico, Missouri.
Mexico, Missouri.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
It does.
And it's funny because I told my dad, I'm like, yeah, Josh moved. He's like, oh, where'd he move to? I'm like, Mexico. He's like, Mexico? I'm like, yeah, it's not
you really
that
want to be
far.
a part of a cartel?
Yeah. I'm like, it's not that far. He's like,
That's for insurance possibility.
he just gave me the look of like, dude, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, Mexico, Missouri. He's like, really?
So what you're saying is we could potentially steal your blacksmith.
You could try.
No,
You could try, but
he's a Doombringer through and through.
yeah, yeah. But
I've met this guy.
You have not met him.
Okay.
who said that?
Noodle.
Noodle.
Did he come to one of the Ren fairs?
He showed up to our Ren fair,
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
Did he have the
shut up.
purple bridge?
said hey to Curtis and everyone else, and then just took back off.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't see him.
Yeah. But if you guys come up to our Ren fair, he normally blacksmiths at our Ren fair.
Yeah, I think we're planning on bringing some people up there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there this.
You know?
Hopefully, we'll bring a whole bunch of people up there in September.
Oh,
Hopefully.
super nice. Here's another picture of Sean and I just facing off.
You gotta let the big people fight it out so they're tired for the small guys.
Right? And I'm pretty sure this is your guys' background for your Facebook.
I think so.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Back when Sean's legs didn't have a hole in them.
That was rough.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
I thought
I think
you
we
were
ought
gonna
to
cry a little.
tighten down. We ought to try to tighten down what weapons we allowed at our Ren Fair stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
we're going to be
somebody
going
would've
over
turned
that
it
as
back to-
well with ours this year. And then funny enough that you say that, we're also going to be introducing a sash style setup where you have people who, like first-time fighters will wear a certain color sash. Intermediate fighters who want to do tournaments but aren't at that level yet will wear a different color sash. And then your tournament fighters won't wear any sash. And that'll help kind of see who's on what level for that fighting day at that time. So, like, say I wouldn't wear a sash because I'm normally a tournament fighter, but if I'm not feeling that well, I'll throw a Ren Fair sash on, and that'll let whoever's in charge be like, oh, okay, he's not doing that well, so we'll take it easier on him and this and that. But if
That's a pretty
you're
good idea.
yeah, and if you're a tournament fighter, those are the guys that you go full force against. And tournament fighters won't use tournament skills on anybody else other than tournament people.
What if, like, one of your new guys or intermediates, like, wants you to do that so they can try to learn a little bit?
No, only because we don't want to injure them or potentially just because they're not used to the movements, and it's a lot of things that we're going over in practice and teaching. But you know, it's what, and we're gonna. So you remember how Sean, how Order of Wrath had like earning colors type things?
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of do it as a progression in that, where okay, you want to be a tournament fighter or you want to be a Ren Fair fighter. Okay, cool. You get this sash. You want to move up to potentially doing tournaments. Okay, cool. You have to earn your colors for that to move up. And then from there to tournament fighting, it'll be another step process. And then you'll actually get your tournament tabard as well if you succeed in that. So, something we've talked about and things like that. So,
Honestly, not a bad idea.
it's not because, you know, we all know that everybody at a Ren Fair is always running around with their head cut off, and not everybody has the chance to talk to everybody, see how they're doing. And if we have this sash set up, then that'll help. Okay, I see 3 guys who are normally tournament fighters aren't feeling that well, you know, and they've either stepped to intermediate or Red Fair fighting. Okay, cool. It kind of helps eliminate a lot of the talking you just visually, and it helps with situational awareness.
Neat.
So, yeah, that's something that we're going to be kind of trying to implement this year during Ren Fairs and stuff. And we'll also explain it when we have outside people coming and visiting as well, just so they're not like, what's up with the sashes? Like, and we're like, oh, well, this is what's going on. So, but yeah.
Sweet.
Interesting.
Yeah. We were originally going to do 3 different ones, but trying to come up with colors that wouldn't match a lot of what surcoats would be was a very rough and difficult. So we're just like, you know what? We'll just have 2.
Pink.
I think that's actually one of the colors. Like a bright hot pink.
Damn right.
But yeah, so this video, I see Zach does a lot of marshalling for you guys.
because he does not have armor.
Fair. Ow.
Blame Poland.
He's also pretty good at yelling.
Yeah,
He doesn't like it though.
a little too aggressive.
It hurts his voice towards the end, from what he's told me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he can't talk sometimes.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need to get a PA system.
It's
We
a
were-
nice big purchase.
Oh,
Yeah.
here you go, Sean. Here's the picture we were talking about earlier.
So menacing. You're just like, finally.
You're getting plunged.
Yeah.
It's a very menacing. Like the plunger, like makes it hilarious.
Yeah. And funny enough, I'm using the glaive, which, holy shit, if in the wrong hands, that's going to hurt somebody. So, like,
Yeah.
I was throwing, like, 10% shots at people with that. So I'm like, I don't know how to throw this. So, but yeah, those were definitely a lot of fun fights when we were there. And then, yeah, when everybody's dead, we normally just lay on the ground.
You become a road bump.
Believe it or not, that's the hardest part.
Going down or getting back up?
Oh,
Just
getting
laying
back up
there.
and trying to breathe
Yeah.
while you're laying in the dirt.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
especially if there's no grass. Like at our Ren Fair, the dirt there gets so fine.
God.
It's like swallowing fucking handfuls of dirt while you're laying there on the ground.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. But so I'm going to talk to you guys and ask you, what's your guys' favorite weapon, things like that, because, we really didn't go over that a whole lot. So, Dan, we will start with you.
Right now, the one I have the most experience with is my two-handed axe that Adam made for me.
Okay.
That's my favorite weapon. I have a bigger one that he made for me, but I haven't had much chance to use it yet. In practice, I noticed I really like Zolo made a really cool one-handed falchion that has a little D guard on it. I really like that, and I was wanting to commission Adam to either make me a one-handed hatchet or one-handed axe or a falchion with a D guard like that, but he's out of commission right now, so
Yeah.
trying to figure out what I want to do there. But so far, my number one favorite thing is my two-handed axe that Adam made me, and I'm slowly trying to move into some one-hander stuff, just because I do like grappling. It's a little easier with one-handers.
Gotcha. Sean,
My favorite weapon is a punch shield.
why?
For obvious reasons. I get to punch people. No. So, I love it because it's very deceiving. A lot of people don't use punch shields for their intended purpose, which is just punching people.
Yeah.
So I get to pair it with my big roll of quarters sword and just go to town. And it's hilarious and fun.
Hmm.
Because when
Yeah, I
you punch
need to
somebody
get a
in the
punch
face in
shield,
this
too.
sport, it doesn't hurt them as much. But
Yeah.
it just orients the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't go to jail.
Right.
Yeah, I do want a punch shield too.
I need to order a new one. My last one broke.
I want to say, I believe, who is it? Brett Skinner is making shield and stuff like that. And a lot of his really do hold up fairly well. I can send you a link to that. But
Yeah.
I
Zach,
messaged him about his axes, and I was gonna grab one from him.
yeah. I think we actually have one guy that has a Brett Skinner axe. But yeah, no, there's his shields. Zach took 1-2 Carnage, and he took some polearm shots from some guys from Dominus.
Mhm.
And he said shield held up really well. So I was
Nice.
like, okay. So Zombo, what about you?
Two-handed axe.
Two-handed axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten really proficient with it.
Taking
my
it in the
opinion.
ass cheek.
Listen, next ass cheek's gonna be yours.
Uh-oh. Do you
That's
have
mean.
a butt fetish with axes?
His own butt.
No. It was in the hands of Lucky when I had a one-handed arming sword because we decided to let the crowd pick.
He turned around, Lucky swung right in the ass cheek.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely something you have to watch out for is moving and getting hit in unarmored spots.
It was my first match too. Or no, first time in armor.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
was definitely abused my own weapon.
They hit him with his own axe.
Well, did you take it to bed that night too, or no?
I unfortunately had to. Wiped her down. Threw her in the garage.
Oh.
Made his fiance jealous.
It's all right. I'm going to come back. I want to get my shovel. I want to find. I'm getting a shovel.
Interesting. Noodle?
I want to be different here and just say a mace because I'm blind and hate edge alignment.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
I forgot you were blind.
It's almost legally blind on the left eye, but like I can. Its maces are great for grappling, and they can be both a punching bag, like for roll quarters to punch with, or you can bottom with a haft and just swing really well. You don't have to worry about where you land with the head because something's gonna bite either way.
Yeah. One-handed mace or two-handed mace?
One, but I want to get a hold of a two-handed mace to check it out. I just don't know where to get one.
Okay.
Yeah, the weight limits on those are kind of rough. I think
They-
they're the same weight limits as a
Yep.
one-hander. Aren't they?
Yep. All
That's kinda
maces
what
is the same weight, so it's
Someone's trying
definitely
to
a
get
little
hold of one.
interesting. If you come up to our area, we have a guy who has a two-handed mace. I believe it's one that Adam made a while
Oh,
back.
give it a shot.
Is that the
Shake
monk
your head.
staff?
No, it's an actual
Oh.
mace.
Oh, okay.
He made a batch of I want to say a couple of years ago. He made multiple different styles. He even made a couple where they were pointed, and actually swung one at his truck and put a nice
God.
yeah. At least it was like the tailgate of the truck, so it wasn't anything real important. But
For the true combos, a mace and a punch shield.
yeah. Two-handed falchion. Zolo, do you want to fight two-handed falchion against me? Since you're still in chat. And I completely forgot you were in here.
So mean to him.
Well,
How do you forget our crown favorite?
he hadn't
That's right.
posted anything in a while.
Product demonstration.
Yes, okay. Cool. I will use my... I'm sorry. I won't use my two-handed falchion. I will use my glaive against you. Because we found out glaives are legal.
Nice.
And it's
You
literally
should see the
just...
new falchion that Zolo's getting. It's pretty nasty looking.
I've shown you mine, haven't I?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's the one with like the clover in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally all I got to do is extend the handle like 6-8 inches, and it's considered a glaive.
Nice.
Yeah. Same with Curtis's. Yeah, I got
That's
one
awesome. I think
Canadian
Zolo could do the same
Buhurt.
with his.
Send me a picture of it. I definitely would like to see what that looks like. Cause
Trying to find it. in my chats.
yeah. Because the one that I got was from Matt Aaron out in Arizona. And I got mine modeled off of another guy out in California. I want to say
There it is.
Dylan Sweeney, who's part of the War Pigs, who is actually going to be fighting overseas at Buhurt League World Cup
Nice.
in Prague, I believe. Okay. Do you know how long the handle and the blade is?
I don't.
Okay.
That's a him question.
Well, good talking to you. I gotta run.
All right.
Enjoy
Well,
the rest of the podcast, guys.
It's nice seeing you, buddy.
yeah, I appreciate you joining us.
Anytime, man. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
Have a great night, guys.
You're
Have
still
a good night.
stinky.
Well, so Zombo, how did you get your nickname? I don't know if we asked you.
Oh, which one? Apparently, I got two now.
So
it got Wendigo for being skinny.
okay.
Well, you got 3 actually. Tell him your nickname in our chat.
It's penis window.
Oh, okay.
Tell him
So-
why.
My helmet is a 14th century candlestick Bavarian helmet, cut visor. Apparently, it looks like a bunch of dicks to the team, so they just call me penis window.
No, you were talking shit to Zach Golden about
that
about
helmet.
his wolf
Okay.
rib, and he's like,
Oh.
"Okay, penis window."
Oh yeah, I forgot he got butthurt about that one.
And then Zach Shelton renamed you to Penis Window. They don't actually look like penises. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Goofy ass
They
people.
look
That's
like-
what y'all are.
That's what we are.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, tell them about the other nicknames.
Zombo, I've had it for like 15 years. And I've just been stuck with it just like how Zolo's was. That was like a drunk nickname. And then Wendigo is for how skinny I am.
Okay. And then you also have the nickname of Zombie? Or is that
No,
something
it's just,
completely
it's just Zombo.
Zombo? Okay. Got it. Well, I think Zolo may have gone to sleep because he hasn't messaged back in dimensions for his weapon yet.
Well, he probably is looking them up, or he's just, sleeping because we have practice at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I have to be up and at Zach's house at 8, so I could be out in Omaha by 10.
What are you going to Omaha for?
Practice. We go to Omaha every other Sunday for practice, just so that we still go practice with the Ravens and stuff like that, because Jeremiah Johnson is building the Ravens back up because he doesn't feel like dealing with the Hellhounds and their drama.
Oh.
And there's some people who don't want to deal with them, but like
So how long
Jeremiah.
of a drive is that for you?
That's
2.5.
Yeah. I know a lot of teams, they'll drive 2 to 3 hours to get to their practices sometimes.
Yeah. Yep. Rufio, he drove 2 hours to practice today, and then he drove home and had gotten home. He did a water check. About 8:45.
We're pretty spoiled around here, man. We only got to drive like an hour and 20 minutes sometimes.
Almost.
You guys live quite a bit further away from your practices over there.
Yeah. Well, almost 6 hours. So you're 3 hours out, Cody? So yeah, that would put 3 hours up, 3 hours back.
Yeah.
So
That's
he,
dedication right there, buddy.
yeah, and he tries to come out like once a month. He doesn't do it every weekend. In which I understand that something like that is very hard on a lot of people. But we have a couple guys who drive 6 hours to Omaha one way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah.
spoiled, buddy.
Yeah. So Cody, what is your drive just to Des Moines for practice?
It's about 350.
2.5. Yeah. Yeah, because it's one way. Yeah. So I think Cody drives the most on our team, just practice wise. I'm about a half hour from Zach, half hour from our dojo. And I know there's a couple people who are about half hour to an hour.
Yep.
Certain ways. So, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy that Hans Extreme Fitness is so close to everybody because they're only about an hour away, hour and 15 minutes away in any direction. So it's definitely a real nice location for all of us.
Yeah. And that's kind of with
Hopefully
our
it stays working out.
Yeah, it's kind of like with our dojo. It's a lot closer to other people who don't want to drive the half hour, 45 minutes, because they have, certain things going on closer to home, and
Yeah.
they can make the dojo practices, but they can't make it all the way out to Indianola. Which I understand that when you have kids and stuff like that.
definitely.
So,
Ours is kind of the opposite way. So people who have kids tend to stay away from the gym and go for more of a centralized park practice as opposed to going to
yeah.
our
Well,
gym.
with
Hey, I
us,
love our gym. I got kids.
yeah. With us, we have 1, 2. I think we realistically only have 3 sets of people with kids that are young. So Zach and his kids, Cody has a couple young ones, and Little John has a couple young ones. Which, they'll bring them to Zach's, but, they'll sit, watch TV, do whatever. But at the dojo, there's not a whole lot of room for kids to run around and play. That's one of the rough things there.
Well, it's just sacrifices.
Yeah.
It's this or that kind of thing. Like, I want to do this, so I have to bring this or do this.
Right. Or, hey, I have a family member that can watch the kids for, a couple hours while I go do this in town.
Mm-hmm.
Which, we do have people who do that. But upcoming events, it looks like you guys have a couple, and I know we talked about a few of them. April 22nd at Four Brothers Mead, which is one of your guys' sponsors.
Yep, so we have a 24 by 24 list for that. We'll get a whole bunch of drinks for free from them just for being our sponsors. They treat us very well there, and we like them so much more than the fair sometimes. All the time.
They're great guys too.
Yep.
They're extremely fun to talk to, and they take good care of us, and just overall a very positive environment when we're working with them.
Yep. A lot of the proceeds from these types of fairs will go towards veterans and helping vets.
Nice. And then you guys, May 6th, the Scottish Highland Games.
Yep. So that one was an event that we're putting on this year. They reached out to us asking us to come out after the Celtic Festival from September 11th of last year.
Okay.
So slowly building up our client base.
Nice. So is that so what all goes on at the Scottish Highland Games?
Us. Just kidding. Hold on. I have to find out.
Threw Sean for a curveball. But is it just like a lot of the just events, and then do you guys have a time slot that you guys fight, or?
So yeah, we'll end up having a time slot.
Okay.
I'm not sure what our time slot is right now. So they do bands, they have bagpipes, they have various bands with bagpipes, and they go on all day long into the night. Looks like they're doing whatever is trifle more. They don't have a picture up there yet. I think just a whole slew of bands. They have Irish or Scottish dancing.
Schedule.
Traditional Scottish games.
Okay.
Which they kind of pair with the Celtic Festival. I'm trying to actually find out what they're doing.
I'm looking at it and just says coming soon.
Yeah. So they don't really have anything.
I was looking at one of their
There we go.
pictures. It looks like hay bale, tossing.
So they have their actual schedule here. They have folk music, Celtic rock music, sheep herding demonstrations with sheepdogs, Scottish that's food, activities for wee bairns. So they do kids activities. They'll have Scottish athletic competitions, including the world famous caber toss.
Okay.
island dancing competitions, Scottish tastings, piping and drumming mass pipe bands, and then of course us. And
Nice.
it looks like they just put it on in a giant open field that I can't wait to be a part of and have my stuff baked.
Oh yeah, I would definitely bring
Oh, we're bringing tents.
tents.
Oh,
Nice.
Yep.
Are you guys going to be in the ball field or?
I'm not sure where they're actually hosting this one this year.
Okay.
Because we were in the ball field for our Celtic festival.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we kind of tore that up.
Were they
But
upset
they're
about
excited
that?
to have us back there because they made over 25 grand with us being there last year.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Celtic Festival September 9th,
Yep.
which I believe.
So that's put on by the Washington, Missouri VFW.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull up their webpage as well.
There's 5 weekends in September this year.
For your fair?
No, I'm just September as a whole
Oh yeah,
has 5 weekends.
it's busy year this year for them.
Yeah.
For September.
Because we'll be fighting the first weekend, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, the 9th, 10th, and 16th and 17th, I believe.
Good God. What
Well,
all do you have going on?
Well, that's
besides your fair?
our fair. First
That's all
3.
the fair?
Yep. It's
Wow.
3 weekends of September.
Yeah,
So
you're
How
go
many
back.
weekends was our fair? Like 6?
September 16th through October 23rd.
Yep.
This year.
That is usually their schedule.
So that is what?
So that's
So,
again.
We
i-
can't-
if
1,
we go.
2, 3,
If we can't
4,
host our own, we can just go to theirs, I guess.
Yeah, that's
5.
probably the plan.
Yeah.
Either that or
6.
between them and Iron Alliance, we'll probably do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
let's
is
keep us just
6
as busy.
weekends.
Just have just as much fun.
Yeah.
Less
6
stress, too.
weekends. That's crazy.
Yeah. Still got people breathing down our necks.
Yeah. And I know we have what? We have Spring Fling that will be God damn it. I gotta figure out how to do this on my computer. It's
I'm
normally
gonna send you a link to the Scottish Festival or the Highland, the Celtic. There we go. That's the word. Words.
Words be hard.
Can't word today. Try tomorrow.
That, my friend, is why you always get 3mm helmets.
So
Protect what little bit of brain matter we got left.
Oh, actually, it looks like we will be possibly down there April 23rd.
Nice.
Because we have that on our 22nd?
It should be the 22nd. Yeah, because that's a Saturday.
Oh, well. I think Zach told us the wrong date at first.
I mean, it'll be the same time. So
Yeah. But,
just come down in the morning,
yeah.
fight, get drunk, and then just have a great time.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we have, April 16th bar fights, April 23rd bar fight St. Louis, May 7th and 8th Spring Fling. Hold on. Why do I have Spring Fling twice? Pretty sure Spring Fling's only one weekend. Double Dogs have an event. When's the Harambe event?
That's the Cincinnati Siege one, right?
Yes.
I think that's also
I want to say that's
in May. I know
yeah.
it's in May.
Because it was, I want to say ACW Nationals.
Here we go.
Spring Fling.
Held May 28th. May 27, 28 is Throwdown in Harambe Town.
Okay, so maybe this is last year's. This might be last year's schedule. Yeah, I think this is last year's schedule. Because those dates don't seem right. Nope. Yeah, those are all last year's bullshit. Huh. Rebuild of the list. Blah. I forget what video that is. Kayak, random shit. Just fight more. Yeah. Let me see. Because I know I took a screenshot of it at one point. Or maybe I did it in Captain's chat. Why can I never remember where this shit's placed?
Too many hits to the head. Mouse to helmet.
Yeah. Spring Fling.
All right, brother, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna pop off here, okay?
All right, buddy. Thank you for
It was nice
joining
chatting
us.
with you.
Yeah,
I hope to fight you soon.
absolutely. Let me know when you get in kit.
I had kit, but I had to sell my brig because I'm too fat for it. So I got another one on order.
I had
So,
heard, and I'm
hopefully
like,
soon.
no.
What?
Said I had heard about that, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I could wear it, but it was like not if I wanted to breathe or move
Right.
my arms. So it's kind of one of those things. It worked out for one of my teammates. He's got a basically brand new brig, so it's all working out in the long run.
Nice.
But it was nice chatting with you fellas. I'm gonna get off here for tonight. You have a good one, and I hope to see you soon.
All right,
Buddy.
buddy. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Why can't I not find the pictures I need to find?
Because of reasons.
Right. ACW Nationals 12th and 13th. Spring Fling May 20th and 21st. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Which, yeah. And then Harambe is the next weekend after that. So, yeah,
Is the
I believe. So, I really don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to add or talk about? Al?
I don't really think so off the top of my head.
Okay. You do have a website, correct? Or not website, but
So we've got Facebook, Instagram, we've got a YouTube that we have to put our videos up from last year on still. We're waiting on that. I do have a decent promotional video though.
ooh. Okay.
So this was put together by Goblin or John Bowie. So he's one of our fighters that just zip around and take snapshots of us. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, my hip.
Getting old on me?
Always.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Just if I sit in certain positions for so long, my hip just it's like, yeah, no, you're not doing anything else. I'm just gonna freeze.
Let's see if I can send you the link.
I don't say if you want to send me the link, I can always tag and post it when I upload it onto
It's literally
YouTube.
just 2 minutes of me bullying people.
Oh no!
Mhm.
How dare you! I kind of want to watch this. So, I'm sorry. Everybody's going to be able to hear this and not be able to see it.
It's good music too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Bo and Joe, Sean and Nick, Curtis trying to. Oh, there. Oh. Curtis goes straight after Sean. Bo in his nasal. Sean almost got tripped up by Joe. Ooh. Kaylee. How come none of our fights are in here?
I don't know. Because I couldn't bully you is probably why.
Fair. Bo just doesn't want to go over. And Sean's shoulder rips off. Curtis polearm fighting Bo. Oh. Also, using. Yes.
Using?
Sorry, I saw a comment and I was going to answer to that, but getting pushed over people is a solid tactic and also hurts if you land weird. And I think Zolo's holding the sword backwards.
He is. He
Okay.
totally is. I know exactly what that is.
I kind of want to see Dan get an armor too.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Why?
So we have a video of Dan's first time in armor
Ooh.
at our fair. I'm not sure where it's at.
I
wish I had it. In
I
front of
don't
me.
say I want to
But
see
it's just
that.
Dan walking downhill, basically just like a big old kid, shoves Zach over with like a push. Zach goes flying, goes on to the next guy, just one after another. They just run up to him, and he beats them down like they're just a nail.
No, are you talking about Dan the Titan or Dan
Yeah.
the
Dan Titan.
the other Dan?
Oh, no.
What do you mean no?
I mean, he hasn't. He's interested in buying armor, but he just hasn't yet. I don't know
Gotcha.
the stuff he's got going on.
Yeah. Him. He's the Dan I want to see get an armor. I want to see how well he does. But hi Stacy. And yes, they do have a lot of nicknames because they have a lot of people with the same name.
It's true. We have like 4 Dans.
Yeah. I'm surprised Mark wasn't able to join us tonight.
He probably got caught up selling some cars.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Mark has actually pushed a lot in the sport. He started off, what, Jacob, about like 500 pounds?
He started at 5. Now he's down to 3, I think.
No, he's not at 3.
Oh, no.
He's at 4 and change. I think he's around like 450 right now. He started at like 550, went down to 450.
Yeah, I want to say because last I talked to him, he dropped 100 pounds, and I think the year
Dude,
prior
the
to
difference
that,
is night and day.
that's what
nuts.
Zach was saying.
Like he's lost so much weight now, and he's doing awesome about keeping it off.
Good. Because I knew a guy out in Reno, Nevada, who he was a bigger dude, and then he lost his weight, and I believe he actually gained some of his weight back due to personal life, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I can't wait. Once Mark gets down to about 350 to 300, he's gonna start ordering armor,
Nice.
and he's gonna move around like he's not wearing it.
Yeah, carrying that much weight for so long. Yeah, yeah. But I've got nothing else. Does any of our viewers, listeners have any questions they would like to ask? As we will be wrapping this up here momentarily. I will wait a few minutes for comments. But yeah, no. I do appreciate you, Sean. You
Yeah, it was a
and
good time, buddy. I'm glad I could
everybody
host
else
a
was
second
able
show.
to come join me. You know, hopefully I can do this again with you guys. I do plan on making a Discord channel, so I don't have to keep doing a chat and, adding people, removing people, this and that. I can just be like, okay, you guys are in, you guys are out, just clicks, and then just, hey, information here, send it. So,
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Like, you could make your own server,
yeah.
add everybody, and then just change the password for certain channels for people.
Yeah, I do plan on doing that. I have a couple buddies that I have that are going to be helping me set that up. It's just a lot of things are going on all at once, and for me to do it right, I want to make sure I have time set to actually go into and focus on that. So, but
Cool. Great.
yeah, so well, I see nobody has any other questions, so I will say good night. I hope everybody has enjoyed their weekend and this episode of Panda's Arena. Have a good night, and I believe next week, if I have St. Louis, Kansas City Serpents is actually next week.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I get to talk to Zach Reeves, and I get to meet him for the first time tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, never met the
He's gonna
dude
be up
yet.
there? He's awesome.
He's coming out to Omaha tomorrow.
If you fight him in armor, be prepared for headbutts.
Yeah, he can try to headbutt me all he wants, but my helmet's not going anywhere.
He'll succeed in headbutting.
That's fine.
Will it be effective? I don't know.
That's fine. I have gotten headbutted by multiple people, and nothing phases me in that helmet. I have taken.
It doesn't really phase. It's just like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, most definitely. But good night, Rufio. You little shit. But yeah, if nobody else has any questions and you guys don't have anything else to add, I will say good night, and we will talk with Zach. Fun. Yeah. So have a good night, and hopefully see you next weekend.